Hi everyone, I welcome you all in the today's workshop. I am Chavigar, your today's trainer, and again it's gonna be a very amazing session because we are obviously going to talk about Spark AR, and whenever it's about Spark AR, it's something really much amazing. So yeah, first of all, let's see how many of you are here with us. So may I have some greetings, please? Let me have some greetings and then we'll start with our today's session. Can we have some greetings? Hey, hi. How many of you are watching? So, yeah. Hi everyone. How many of you are watching? Okay. Hi Krishna. Hi Kishore. Hi Niranjan. Hi Vaibhav. Hi Kunal. Hi Aryan. How are you all? How are you all? I hope you got an like amazing experience in the yesterday's workshop talking about your first ever own effect and talking about a lot of functionalities at the same time. It would have been a really great experience for you all. So, hi Aniruddha, hi Omkar, hi Lavish. So happy to see you all in the today's workshop because today we would be jumping to the advanced capabilities and also we would be seeing that how we can learn more about the 3D objects, how we can have those in our effect, and also we'll again dive into the submission of our amazing effect. So that's how we are going to take the whole session. And do let me know how many of you have submitted your effect till now in the comments below. May I have some comments about that as well? Do let me know how was your experience in the yesterday's workshop. um, Everyone join in. People are joining in one by one, so let's wait for everyone to join in. Till then, do let me know in the comments below how many of you have actually shared your just tell me in the comments below. Submit. That's amazing. And how many of you have Spark AR currently, like right now, open? Assignment is nobody submitted. Okay, so is there any sort of issue that you are facing while submitting the effect? You can just let me know. I'll walk you through the whole submission procedure, and I'll walk you through the whole thing again. So there won't be any issue. You can just let me know if you are facing any issue. That's amazing. That's amazing. I'm so happy to see the responses that you actually love the yesterday's workshop. That's amazing to see that. And open. That's amazing. Thanks a lot, Shravan, for your amazing comments. I personally loved it. So that's pretty much nice. What about others? Have you submitted your form? That's amazing. That's actually pretty much nice. So as many of you are saying that you have submitted your form, so in that case obviously um, you have your Spark AR download in your PCs or laptop right now. So let's first of all open your Spark AR studio so that we can just get started with today's advanced capability session, in which we would be talking about we would be talking about a lot of things. So let's see how we are going to talk about all the functionalities one by one. So okay, and also before that I'm just putting the submission form in the comments. This is my first time attending a workshop. I didn't get the invite. Okay, no issues. It actually happens sometimes. Isn't time limit to submit yesterday's? Yeah, you have. I guess you have time till tomorrow EOD. So you just quickly submit your effects, and if you are still stuck somewhere, as many of you are saying that it's your first workshop, so don't worry. I'll just take you through every step once again, and it's going to be very amazing experience for you all. So I'm just putting the submission link um, in the comments below. Okay, so that you can at least have it with you. Okay, in the starting only. And yeah, do let me know if you just if you're stuck somewhere or anything. You can just do let me know, and then I would be very happy to answer all your issues and problems. Okay. Perfect. So with that, now let's get started with the today's workshop. Let me just quickly. Yesterday, that's amazing. That's to be honest, like to be honest, whenever I hear some good response from the workshops by the AR creators that we are currently doing, it's really amazing. So I'll just quickly share my screen now. So this is the submission link. You can just like copy this link and paste it in the other tab so that like when I jump to the publish part, you can just have it with yourself right away. Okay. So I hope this is it. So let me now just share my screen. Okay, so that we can just get started with our today's amazing effect. And again, this is Chavi, your AR trainer for today. Amazing. So I'll just give you a gist about Spark AR Studio from scratch so that you can have an idea. So first of all, this is the Spark AR Studios interface, and on the left side you can see that there are a few options that are coming up to you. It is create new, it is learn, it is recent projects, and open. And then with that on the right side you can see that there's a whole stuff that is presented in front of you. That is, you can just choose any of the experiences. You can just drag your mouse and put. It over the experience that you want to choose, and then you can just see the description that is coming onto your screen, that it is saying that explore and choose an experience later type later. It is saying an AR experiences for sharing or ads. So we have like a lot of type of experience that we can just choose, or we can just check out these templates. Okay, these templates are a very amazing way to submit your like idea. And also, to be honest, when it comes to your first ever own effect, there are a lot of things that goes into. So for that, obviously you can just check out these templates. They are very much helpful. So for now, we will be just clicking onto a blank project, and with that it will just open, and it's perfect. So that's how your blank project will look like. Okay, let me just have some real-time simulations. So I'll be just having this real-time simulation for now, a different real-time simulation. Now on the left top corner you can see we have the scene panel, and in the scene panel we have a lot of things that are present in front of us. It is device, camera, focal distance, ambient light, direction light, and microphone. Like for example, if you want to add stuff, if you want that. Okay, now there are few steps to do so. Okay, first of all, like take all these steps in a circle way. Okay, the circle is starting from this side, and it's being completed to this side. Okay, so I'll be just explaining how it is in a circle way. So first of all, now you want to, for example, you want to make an effect in which you want to add some emojis on your face. Let's take that example. So in that case, what you want to have, first of all, you should have the emojis, right, that you want to put onto your face. So for that, what you would be doing, let me just show you. Obviously you would be just opening Chrome, and after opening Chrome you just have to say that smile emoji PNG. Okay, just you can just easily Google this and then find any of the nice emoji with some good effect, that with some. Okay, it's okay. So I guess it's looking pretty much nice. So let me just save this image, and now you can see that it is being saved in the JPEG. So what I will be doing, I would be uh, going to this particular website, that is remove.bg. So the moment I will go to this website, what we can do, we can just remove the background. Okay, why this? So we can just click on the upload, and we can just upload it. And after uploading it, what you can do, you can have the removed background PNG image. You can just easily download this, and there you can see that now this particular smile don't have any background. Perfect. So what's next that we have to do? So first of all, now to start with the circle. So it's starting with the assets, then it is moving to the scene, and then it is moving to the properties. Okay. So first of all, if I want to start my effect, in that case I have, if if you are having something in your mind that okay, I want to make an effect with something like that. So in that case, what you would be doing, you would be adding some assets to your effect. Okay, so in that case, what you would be doing, you can see that there is one import section that is coming onto the left bottom side in the asset panel. You have to click onto the import from computer, and the moment you will click onto this particular thing, you would be headed over to this, and you can just find the smiley that you just like had. And after having that, you can just name this particular texture. After doing so, now what's next that we are going to do? Now the question will come, now what, like how I want to place this particular emoji. Okay, so in that case, what I would be doing, I would be just putting this emoji into my scene panel. Now in how, like for example, I want to put this emoji here on the cheek. So in that case, what I would be doing, I would be going to my scene panel. First of all, obviously, if I want to put that emoji onto my face, so in that case, I have to track my face. Obviously, the way I would be moving from here and there, obviously I am tracking my face as well. Okay, so my the whole position has been tracked of the face. So that what I would be doing, you can see this plus button that is coming on the bottom of the scene panel. Click onto this plus button, and you can see that there are various things that are coming onto your screen. In that case, you just have to insert a face tracker object into your scene panel. And the moment you will insert an face tracker object into your scene panel, now you can see, let me just change the simulation for now. Now, as you can see that that's how it is actually looking. Okay, if you click onto this face tracker, you can see that these axes are coming now. Okay, now in that case, what's next that we would be doing, we would be right click onto the face tracker, and we will add an object of, we will add an object of plane. Okay, why plane? Because we just want to put smiley onto our cheeks. Okay, so that's a plane object, so that's why let's just rename this plane object as the smiley. Okay, and so you can see that now how is it looking, it's actually coming as a rectangle, but I want the smiley to be here. So what I would be doing, I have to add a material. Okay, so why would I be adding a material to this plane? Because I don't want this like zebra like design onto my face in the square part. No, not at all. I want the smiley on my face, and to be specified, I want it on my cheek. So in that case, what I would be doing, I'll just click onto this smiley plane, and just I go to the right side, and I can see that there are the properties that are coming onto my right side. And what I would be doing, I can just easily click onto this plus button that is coming onto the right side of the materials. So the moment you will click onto this plus button that is coming onto the right side of the materials, a new material will be added to your effect. So as you can see, a new material has been added in the asset panel the moment you will click onto the plus button. Now what you have to do, you have to rename this material as the smiley material. Okay, renaming is a very important thing, because ultimately there would be a lot of things that would come your way. There would be a lot of textures and materials that you would be adding in your effect. So this is why we actually rename all our materials and textures and planes and all the objects. Okay, so in that case, what I would be doing, onto my right side, I can see that I have an option of texture. So in the texture, I can see that there is one option that is coming onto my screen that is saying choose file. Now, why is it saying choose file? Okay, because obviously I can just replace this rectangular like cement box, okay, with any of the file that I want to. So in that case, what I would be doing, I would be just clicking onto this box, and I'll just click smiley. And now you can see the smiley is coming onto my face, and it's looking pretty much cute and nice. So in that case, what I would be doing, on the left top side, you can see that there are various options that are coming onto your scene, right? Pause, video, stop, restart. So what you have to do, you just have to pause this. The moment you'll pause this, you can see now what I would be doing. I'll just click onto this my smiley plane, and I'll just first of all position it. But see, but there's one problem that we can understand and we can see that The size of the smiley is way too large. Okay, so in that case, what we would be doing, we would be changing the size of the smiley. Now, how to do so? Onto the right side, we can see the properties of the smiley plane. So in that case, we can see that there's one option of scale that is also coming, and the scale is one in all the axes. The axes are x, y, z. Okay, so in that case, let's change the scale to 0.6, 0.6 and 0.6. Okay, but still I guess it's quite large, so let's keep it as 0.5, 0.5 and 0.5. Now it's looking pretty much nice, and let's play our, and now you can see how is it looking, and now you can see it's moving with the face. But if I want to make you understand one more thing, if you just go to your scene panel, and if you just click to your smiley plane and drag it and drop it outside the face tracker, now you can see that now the smiley is not being tracked with the face. So that's the difference. Like for example, if you want to put an element into your screen, then you can just add a plane, add a material to that particular plane, and then it's done. Now if you want to track your face, okay, if you want that element should be tracked with your face movement, so in that case what you have to do, you have to just drag and drop your plane into your face tracker. Okay, so that's the thing. And just do let me know in the comments below how many of you actually got to know about everything in a very good manner, and is there any sort of doubt that you are facing? Do let me know. Is there any doubt that you are currently having? Do you have any questions? Do you want me to repeat anything again? Is there any time limit to submit yesterday's assignment? So yes, obviously there's a time limit. I guess the time limit is 29th of September, but you can just like confirm the time limits with your organizers as well. And moving with that, this is my first time attended. Yeah, no issues, actually it happens. And again, this is the submission link. Keep this link open in your other tab so that we can just submit our amazing effect if you haven't. Now, I'll show you. Okay, okay. So here is the deadline for our assignment submission. So the deadline is Sunday, 2nd October, and obviously I am pretty much sure that this deadline has been made by keeping this in our minds that yes, like it's gonna be a weekend for you, so you can just work more on effects and make some amazing effects, cool effects, and submit it to us, and it's gonna be very much amazing and pleasing animation when reported in different manner. Yeah, like I will be teaching you how to change the background as well. I was just giving you a brief about the basics because many of you were saying that you were not there in the yesterday's workshop, so that's why I was just giving you a brief. And now I'll be just taking you to some advanced capabilities now. How have you cut that background patch? Okay, so I just like show you again. Give me just a second. Let me just share my screen and show you. Okay, so as you can see this side, what you have to do, you like as I did this whole procedure in front of you, you just need to download a particular pic that you want to put. Okay, now if that picture is something like this, okay, you want this only smiley and you don't want this background stuff. So for that, what you have to do, you have to remove the background. And to remove the background, there's one website that is known as remove.bg. You can just clearly see it is called remove.bg. You just have to go to this website, upload your image that you want, for which you want the background to be removed, and then you can just download the image and the background would be removed. Here you can see this was the image that I actually downloaded, and this is the image that I got after removing the background. So this is the difference between both, and that's how it works. So I hope I cleared the doubt, and do let me know if there is any other doubt or not. So now let me just like I hope the doubt has been cleared. So let me just like take you through to the advanced capabilities as well at the same time. So let me just share my screen. As you can just see my screen. So we have one smiley here. So let's have one smiley on the other side as well. Let's be quick on this. We duplicated the plane. After duplicating the plane, what would happen? Now you can see this plane is coming to the side. You just have to drag this plane, put it here, and also change the position of this somehow like this, and it's done. So you might be thinking what I actually did. I just like duplicated my smiley plane, which is onto the right side, to have a smiley face for my left cheek. So okay, so that's how I just easily duplicated. And the moment you will click on to this plane object, you will get an option to like change the position of it. It's totally up to you. You can see these options will come onto your screen on just top. That is, you can adjust the position. Like for example, if you choose this option of rotate, if you will move this will be rotated. Okay, so that's how it actually works. Now with that, you if you can obviously choose this as well. In this you can just resize your objects. I hope you got the point. Now moving with that, let's understand how you can just change the background as well at the same time. So for now, there are two things that comes into the background thing. Let me just explain you the first one first of all. So when it comes to the background, what actually you want to do, you want to actually like put a screen onto your on something. Like see, for example, if I want this particular background to be changed. Okay, so let me just stop sharing and let me just explain you the concept first so that we can understand it in a very nice manner. Because ultimately, Spark AI is all about how creative you are, how you are imagining stuff, and how you are trying to understand everything. Yeah. I'll be teaching you that only. So first of all, let me just give you a first of all the whole the whole imaginary thing that actually you should keep in your mind whenever you are making an effects. Okay, like how you are how much creative you are, how you are actually imagining the stuff. Now just not actually imagining, but you have to just like compare your real scenarios, your real life scenarios while making the effect. So let me just explain. Like for example, I want to change the background. Okay, so in that case, like you might have seen that there are various people who put a green screen in their background. Okay, so what they are actually doing, they are just adding a screen. Okay, what they are doing, they are adding a screen behind them. Okay, got it. So in the same manner, what we would be doing, we would be adding a screen. So adding a screen means adding a rectangle object. I hope you got the point. So let me just quickly share my screen. If you're not able to understand anything, you can just type it in the comments below. I would be very happy to take all your doubts. And again, saying, please try to make these amazing effects with me so that we can understand more about these stuff and we can get the clarity nicely. So now I'll be sharing my screen. So perfect. Now you can see now this is my screen, and that's how these emojis are coming. So first of all, what I'll do, I'll just click onto my face tracker and let's make it not visible. Okay, so that's how you can obviously just play around with these effects by not making it visible. It's totally up to you. So what's next that we are going to do is so what we would be doing first of all, now we would be as I mentioned that we would be adding a screen. To add a screen, first of all, we'll go to this plus button that is coming onto the bottom side of the screen panel. Okay, now what we would be doing, we would be just like adding one object into our like scene panel, and let's see how to do so. And again saying like copy each and every step in a very nice manner, because it is very much important for us to understand each and every functionality. It is very much important. Okay, so for now what we would be doing, first of all, we'll go to this plus button that is coming onto the bottom side of the scene panel, and we'll scroll down. You can see that there is one scene understanding. Now there's one column that is coming. It is saying 3D objects. Now we actually don't want to add 3D object. There's no sort of tracking that I want. let's go down and we can see that there's one um, column that is coming which is saying 2D objects. Okay, now believe me, 2D objects is something that is very very much amazing. By just hearing the name you might be judging this, okay, what's the role of 2D objects, but let me now show you what is the role of 2D objects, and it's a very amazing functionality, to be honest. So first of all, we will have a canvas. So you can see onto the right side the description that is coming of the canvas. With the moment you will click onto the canvas, it is saying a canvas is a container for laying out 2D objects and making them responsive to the size of the screen. Okay, so this is the main description of canvas that we can see onto our screen. So it is basically a container, right? So in that case, what it actually does. So, like for example, if I add a rectangle, okay, let me just add a rectangle. You can see the canvas got automatically added. Why? Because canvas is basically an object that works like a container for all the 2D objects. Got the point? So if you won't add the canvas, there's no issue. If you add any other 2D object, now what sort of 2D object that we have here? We can see we can add rectangle, 2D stack, or text. Okay, if you add any of these things, the canvas will automatically be added, and all those 2D objects would be added under inside the canvas because it works like a container for the 2D objects. Okay, so because again theory and the whole understanding is very much important when it comes to the Spark AR, because then only you would be able to grasp all the knowledge and have some amazing output. So moving with that, now you can see that this is coming, right? But this is way too small, right? So what we would be doing, we'll click onto this width, and we can see that there's one option that is coming with the fill width. Let's click onto this fill width, and okay, I just changed the position, so let me just put it there again. And after that, if you click onto this height, and now you can see that there is one option that is coming of the fill height. Let's click onto this fill height, and you can see the whole screen is being now covered. Okay, so what we are actually saying, whenever we talk about green screen, we are adding a screen in our background, right? But now I am putting a screen onto, like, but right now you can see what's happening. Okay, the screen is being added in the front. Okay, no issues. Here I'll be explaining you two important things. Okay, with that, first of all, what we will do onto our right side, obviously, whenever this thing happens, like we are having this zebra like design, you just have to add a material to it. Onto the right side, you can see that there's a plus button that is appearing onto the right side of the material. Click onto this plus button, click on create new material, and now you can see this cement like structure that is coming. And now what you have to do, you just have to rename this material. Now what rename we would be doing, let's rename this material as the BG material, which BG, the full form of BG is background. Okay, I hope you got the point. Do let me know in the comment section if you're stuck somewhere, if you're not able to understand anything. I would be very happy to repeat it again. Now, the moment I will click onto this BG material, onto the right side, I can see, obviously I can change the texture, but not. But let's not play with the texture for now. Let's change the color. Okay. The moment I will click onto this white box, I can obviously change this color. Let's choose this blue, and let's choose a neon one. Okay, it's looking perfect, and I clicked okay, but still I'm not able to see the person. You can see it's come, the person is behind. You can just change the view, and if you just view it from bird's eye, you can see, right, that it is here. You can see that how it is actually coming. You can see, right? So in that case, what we would be doing, we would be first of all, let me just align it properly. Perfect. So now what we would be, now there are two things that we can do. First, we can just change the background. Okay, that I'll explain you in the upcoming steps. The other thing what you can do, you can just change the whole light. Let me explain you how. Now just keep your cursor on the BG material only in your asset panel. Okay, go to the right side, and you can see at the bottom that there is one option that is coming of the opacity. Okay, right now you can see the opacity is 100. Let's just lower the opacity. The moment we just lower the opacity, now you can see, I can see the person. Let's just keep this playing, and now you can see the person is now visible. And the moment you are making it more, the person is being more invisible. So that's how it is working now. So let's keep the opacity to 50, 51. Let's keep the opacity to 50. Now you can see it's looking kind of cool. So for example, if you want to make an effect in which you want to add some neon lights in your like in your texture or something like that. So obviously for that you can just uh, do this thing, and it's very much easy to do so, and it's pretty much nice as well at the same time to have some neon lights. But now let me just give you an idea that how we can change the background. But now you can, as you can see right now, the screen is in front of the person, it's not in, it's not on the behind. So what we have to do, we have to have one more screen for that. For adding one more screen means adding one more rectangle. So let's rename this rectangle that we just had as a bg rectangle, and let's add one more rectangle in our canvas. Let's name this rectangle as the person rectangle. So what we want, so right now the screen is coming in front of person, but what I want the person to be in front of the screen. Okay, what I want the person to be in front of the screen. So in that case, the moment I will add this particular thing, obviously I'll do the same thing. I'll go to the right side and I'll just fill the width and fill the height. After doing so, you can see again the whole zebra design. Again, you'll create new material and name this material as the person material. Perfect. Okay, is there any doubt till now? You can just ask me if you have any doubt. Do let me know in the comments below. Okay, so I'm really sorry. Okay, so I guess there's one lag on my screen. So for that reason, I'm just closing my camera for now. So what I can do, I can just I'm really sorry for that audio and video out of sync thing. So okay, I'll try not to have that. So perfect. Let me just share my screen again. Do let me know if you have any sort of doubt or anything. And I'm really sorry for the noise. Okay, sorry. So yeah, moving further with that, now you can see that we added a person rectangle into our canvas, and after adding the person rectangle, we added a person material as well into our asset panel. Okay, everything is clear till now. Cool, perfect. So moving with that, what we have to do, we first of all go to the camera. Now you might be thinking why to go to the camera. Okay, now the moment we will go to the camera, we would be extracting a texture, and we would be having a segmentation. Now what sort of segmentation? So for example, somehow, for example, you are making an effect in which you want to change the color of your hair. So in that case, obviously you will choose the hair segmentation. Or for example, you want to like for example, right now in this particular effect, we want the person to have the original texture and the like colors, and the background color should be changed. So in that case, what we would be doing, we would be adding a person segmentation into our camera. Okay, so let's select the person segmentation, and let's have a camera texture as well at the same time from the texture extraction in the camera. So after doing so, what's next we are going to do, we'll go to our person material, and onto the right side you can see that a lot of properties that are present. So for now, first of all, in the texture, choose the camera texture. Now you can see the person is visible, but remember, the background is not visible. But what's the problem? The background is not visible. I am having the white background. I'm not having the background that I have added, which is of something purplish. So in that case, what I would be doing, now you can see that just before the tiling options, let me just and closes there, just before the tiling options, like the the last option that you can see in the shader properties is of alpha. Check this alpha box. After checking this alpha box, you have to choose a texture and choose the segmentation mask, and here's done. You can see this, the background screen has been changed, and now you can see that what sort of color that we chose for our background back then. So that's how it is to be done, and that's how it will look like. And I hope you like got the essence how to do so, how to change your background, and how to add amazing smileys onto your face, how to um, have amazing benefits of the plane at the same time. Now there's one a huge flaw that not actually a flaw, but there's a huge mistake that every time many of you actually do is you actually create the person rectangle first, and then you create the background rectangle. So let me just show you what happens if I put the background rectangle after person rectangle. You can see it is not at all working. Why is it happening? So when it comes to your spark here, you have to keep in your mind that the scene panel works from bottom to top. Okay, how it works, it works from bottom to top. Okay, so that's how the like scene panel works. It never works from top to bottom, it works from bottom to top. So obviously you want the person to look, and then after the background. So in real life, what we used to do, we actually used to add a screen in our background, and that's what we are doing. We are having the person first, and then we are having the screen in the back, which is the DG rectangle. Okay, so I hope you got the whole idea. Now I'll just quickly tell you how to publish your effect. So yeah, you just have to you can, now this is your effect, which is looking pretty much cool. So let me just change the simulation, because according to the policies we cannot use these real-time simulations. So these are few simulations that I added by my own. So perfect, it's looking pretty much cool and nice at the same time. So what I can do, onto my right bottom side, I can see that there is one bluish button that is coming, which is of the name of publish. So let's click onto this publish button, and the moment you will click onto this publish button, you will ask to choose an experience. So click onto this add experience, and click onto this art experience again, and insert. After inserted, click on done. Okay, the experience has been added. After doing so, what you have to do, you have to record a video. To record a video, click onto this record video, and after doing so, what you have to do, you have to just click onto this record button, and you have to record a video. Obviously make your own videos, record your own videos for these effects. Don't use a real-time simulation that are present in your Spark Studio, because it is prohibited. So now that's how you would be recording your effect demo video. So click onto the save button and click onto this upload button, and that's how you actually made an amazing effect in which you changed the background, in which you added some amazing smileys that I just made invisible for now, because I was working on the background part. Okay, and after that, what you did, you just uploaded your effect on the Spark AR Hub. Okay, so the moment it will be uploaded, what's next that will happen, the window will open, uh, in which you would be publishing your effect. Now that's how you can see the window got opened by its own. I haven't touched the screen yet. You can see my cursor is still here. Okay, so you can see that the Spark AR Hub opened by its own. So what we would be doing, we would be giving a name on to our effect. Let's name this effect as the blue BG effect. Okay, so this is what name that I'm giving to my effect, and you can just specify the platforms. Keep the platform to Facebook only. Reason being, like for example, if you haven't connected your Instagram or Messenger to your Spark AR hubs, then please don't like publish your effect on Instagram. So choose the experience as the specific platform only, and then when you move down, you can see that there are various categories that are available to you. You have to, you can select up to 4 categories, but selecting one category is compulsory. So we will just select one category of world art. After that, you can add a keyword if you want to, purple needed, something like that. Okay, and after that we'll scroll down and we'll click onto this submit button. Okay, so that's how you would be submitting your effect. And let me just show you how it will appear onto your screen and how it would be very much amazing to you at the same time. So till then, it's loading. Do let me know in the comments below if you have any sort of doubt, if you are stuck somewhere, if you're not able to understand, you can just let me know, and then I'll be just doing the same. Just give me a second. So I was saying, can't see. Please give a short recap. Okay, I'll give a short recap. Let me see. Is there any doubt? Your voting. I'm really sorry with that. Okay, do let me know if there is any lag still. If there's not, you can just tell me. Please repeat all. Okay, okay. So let me just tell you how to publish your effect, and then I'll just repeat it in a very easy manner. Okay, because repeating the whole thing again, it will take time. So I'll be just giving you a very easy way to do so. Okay, perfect. Thanks a lot, Karthik, for the confirmation that there's no lag. Thanks a lot. But I guess there's a very short lag. I'm really sorry for that. So now what I would be doing, how do we take the person before of the background patch? Okay, so that's what I just explained, right? You have to add two rectangle, okay, into your canvas. For that, for the certificate, you would be receiving your certificates in next 60 to 90 days of your submission. Like if you have like fill the Google form in a very perfect manner, then you would be receiving your certificates in next 60 to 90 days on your email that you have entered in your Google form. Okay, perfect. So let me just now share my screen and tell you how you can just publish your effect. And okay, before that, let me just share the Google form again with you in the text. Just give me a minute and let me just share the Google form with you all over the comments below so that you guys can just repeat the steps with me. Okay, so okay, I've got the Google form. So this is the submission form that you may have to fill. Okay, if you are stuck somewhere, if you're not able to find anything, let me just share my LinkedIn account as well with you all over the comments below. You can just reach out to me anytime on the LinkedIn, and also it's Chavi GG on every platform. It's CHHAVIGT. You can just find me anyway. If you just Google Chavigar Chavi GG, you'll find me. You'll find all of my socials. Okay. Um, it's very easy to find me on socials as well. You can just Google me. It's Chavigar Chavi GG. You can just Google me and you can find all of my socials. So yeah. That's how you can just contact me if you have any doubts. I actually receive doubts at like late night as well. Students are working on their amazing effects and they are like, okay, we have these doubts, and obviously we have to submit the effect again today, or is it enough to see? There is no issue. You can obviously submit your effect again. If you are making something really amazing and new, then please do submit your new effect. There's no issue. You can obviously submit new effects. Can you explain it? Yeah, sure. I am explaining you again. Let me just share my screen again. For that, let me just like put the Google form again with you in the chat box so that you can just repeat the steps with me. So this is the submission form that I've shared with you in the comments below. I'm just pinning this submission form as well. What we will do, I'll just quickly share my screen and show you how to do the whole thing again. Give me a moment. And also, there's one more thing that I would be very happy to share with you all is the feedback form. Like while telling you about the submission and everything, you guys can just fill this feedback form side by side, because I would be very happy to share your responses with the team, that yeah, you actually love the workshop or you haven't. You can just share your feedback with us over this form, that you actually love the workshop. Did you like the way I taught you, or is there any doubt that you came across with? You can just share your uh, valuable feedback to us here. So I am sharing. So yeah, this is the feedback form that you can just find. Perfect. Now, what I would be doing, let me just share my screen and show you what next we would be doing. I'll be just submit. Yeah, you can submit your effects till Sunday. There's no issue with that. But again, saying make your amazing effects as soon as possible, and try to submit your amazing effects with me only. I would be very happy to see them, that how amazing effects you have made, how amazing backgrounds you have added. So let's see. I just changed the color. You can obviously add some pictures, totally up to you. You just have to choose a texture, no issues. So this is the feedback form. You can just share your feedback. Did you like the way trainer taught or anything like that? Any feedback is very much welcome. And this is the submission form. Do open this form for the procedure. So with that, let me just share my screen and share the whole procedure with you. Okay. Now, for that, what we would be doing. So with that, let me just make a new screen. Okay. You can see that's how your Sparkia studio would look like. If you haven't made your effect till now, what you can do, you can just select this template background. Okay, this background template that is available in all the versions of Spark AR currently. You can just choose this background template which is present onto your Spark here in the create new. What you have to do next, you can just you can see in the asset panel onto your left bottom side that there is one replace me texture that is coming. You have to right click onto this replace me and click on replace. The moment you will click on to the replace, you would be headed over to your gallery. So you just have to pick any of your picture from your gallery. Let me have my my wallpaper only for that. And now you can see that's how it will look like. Let me just change this real time simulation. It's looking quite weird, but okay, it's pretty much nice. So after doing so, what you have to do, you can see the like that's how you can just change the background using the template. Now what you will do, we can just see onto the right bottom side we have the publish button. Click onto this publish button and record a video again. Make like record your video from your integrated camera. Don't use these demo videos to record a video. This real-time simulation has been added by my end, that's why I can use it, but you cannot, because it is against the Spark AR policies. Okay, so click onto this upload button, and the moment you will click on this upload button, you can see the effect has started being uploaded onto your Spark AR hub, and it will just take a few more seconds to get uploaded. It totally depends on your internet for that case. So now you can see it's 95%, and it's just take few more seconds to get uploaded onto your Spark AR hub. The moment it will be 100%, Your Spark AR hub would be opening it by its own. As you can see, it opened by its own. I haven't done anything. You just have to give it a name. Let's give it as anime background. And now what we can do, you can just specify the platforms. Let's specify the platforms to Facebook only. And after that, let's choose one category. We'll choose a category of world AR because the effect that plays AR with the people surrounding, obviously. And now after that, we can just click onto the submit button. After clicking onto the submit button, congratulations, your effect has been submitted to your Spark AR Hub, and that's amazing. If it's your first effect, then obviously it's amazing. With that, what we would be doing now, I'll just quickly show you how to fill your form. Okay, so okay, till it's loading, let's just fill the basic details that we can fill at least till then. Its name, mail ID, gmail.com, and now it's asking for the number. I won't be revealing my number for now. After that, it's asking for the college. So let's have this college name with us. After doing so, this it is asking for the Facebook profile URL. So for the Facebook profile URL, what you have to do, you just have to go to facebook.com. And the moment you would go to the facebook.com, that's how the profile will appear onto your screen. And after that, what you have to do, you just have to click onto the picture that is coming onto the right top side. Click onto your picture and click onto your name, and you can see your profile has now opened. Okay, so after your profile is now open, what you have to do, you can see the URL is coming on to the top side. Click onto this URL, copy this URL. You can copy the URL by Control plus C. Okay, after copying the URL, paste this URL using plus V on the form, and then it is asking for the effect URL. So let me see how to do that. Onto your right side, you can see this is my Spark AR Hub. You just have to click onto the share button and click onto this copy to clipboard and paste your effect URL here. After that, what you have to do, you have to go to these three dots, copy effect ID, and paste your effect ID here. Again, go to these three dots, copy owner ID and paste your owner ID here. And you can just add your date of submission. It's totally up to you. It's 09. Perfect. So that's how we can do this. Again, explaining you, fill your basic details. After filling your basic details, you can just copy your profile URL from here and paste it over here, and then it will ask for effect URL. You have to just click onto the share button, click onto this URL and paste this URL here. And after that, it will ask for your effect ID. Click onto these three dots that is coming onto in your Spark AR Hub, copy effect ID, paste effect ID. Again, go to these three dots, copy owner ID and paste owner ID here. So that's how you can just submit your effect, and then you just have to click on the submit button, and congratulations, your effect has been submitted onto the Spark AR Hub. So that's how you can easily submit your form. AR export file is not visible. Okay, this might is happening if like for example, your Spark AR Hub and your Spark AR Studio should be connected to the same Facebook ID. Okay, it happens like if can we submit it, yeah, you can submit your effect till Sunday, there's no issue with that. But for example, if your Spark AR Hub is connected to some other Facebook ID and your Spark AR Studio is connected to some other Facebook ID. So that's why you come up with this issue. So for that, you need to make sure that your uh, Spark AR Hub and your Spark AR Studio should be connected with the same Facebook ID. That's how you will not face this issue. But let me just share my screen and show you if still you are facing this issue, what you can do. You just have to click onto this publish button. Let me just show you. The moment you will click onto this publish button here, you can see the upload button, you can see the cancel, you can see the export as well. Click onto this export button, and the moment you will click onto this export button, you can see that it can be exported in the AR export. Okay, file type. So save your effect. Okay, After saving your effect, you can see it would be saved. And after that, what one thing you can do, onto your left bottom side you can see there's one option that is coming onto your screen, that is the test your effect. You can just send the link to your Facebook or Instagram, okay, so that you can just test your effect. You can just make a demo video out of it, and after doing so, what you can do, you can just go to your Spark AR hub. Okay, you will get an option of publish effect. Okay, you just have to click onto this publish effect. You just have to give a name to your effect. Let's give a name of BG. It will ask to choose a file. You can just choose this file that you just exported. Okay, after that, specify the platforms. Again, specify the platforms to Facebook. If you haven't connected your Instagram or Messenger, not actually Messenger, if you haven't connected your Instagram to your Facebook. Okay, after that, scroll down, choose the category. Okay, after that, it will ask to upload a video. Okay, in that case, you should have a video. Let me see, I actually had one background video, I guess. So let me have one. Okay, so I can just have it for now. It's not actually the perfect one, but yeah, that's how we can do that. So upload a demo video that you have in your PCs or laptop, that you have just made using the test link. And after doing so, what you have to do, you just have to click on this submit button. Okay, so that's how you can actually submit your effect if you are facing this issue of export file. How can we check which ID is connected? You can just log out. Just simply log out. See, sometimes what happens, you actually don't remember which ID was logging. Sometimes you have multiple IDs. So what you have to do, you just have to go to this file option and you can just click onto this logout. Log out, and obviously save your effect first of all. Save your effect. After saving your effect in your PC, log out. Okay, log out and then log in again with your Facebook. And after doing so, you can just open your effect. And then after that, what you can do, you can just go to your Spark AR hub. Just write Spark AR hub onto the Google, and after that, click onto this first link that is coming. Okay, or related to Spark AR. And then you can see on the right side that this is option of get started. Click onto this get started, and then you would be headed to the Spark AR studio. And then you can obviously check which ID is connected. You can obviously log out and log in again, and you can see that my effects are working quite nice these days. It's almost 1 million opens that I will receive by like 2 to 3 days. It's a quite amazing experience, and that's how these impressions, these shares, and these captures makes you feel so good. Like my effect is being used in the stories and the Instagram reels. It feels so good. So yeah, that's how you can obviously work on your effects, and you can just work on your Spark AR journey. It's a very amazing experience, to be honest, and it's never too late to get started with any of the new technology. So don't be scared. If you come up with any sort of doubt, can you tell any website for removing background? Yes, I just shared. It's remove.bg. That's it. Removing background, it's remove.bg. Okay, you just have to type remove.bg. Okay. Okay. When can, okay, you would be receiving your certificates in 60 to 90 days. Can you tell any website? Okay, ma'am, we have to regularly upload. No, 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 not actually. You don't have to upload your filters regularly. It's just that if you're making an amazing effect, then just obviously submit it, because we are very much happy to see your amazing creations. And again, I am pasting the feedback form in the comments. Do fill this feedback form so that I can also understand, did you like the workshop or not. And how can we make 3D objects? See, 3D objects can be made using Blender, but there are various 3D there are 1,000 plus assets that are available in the Spark AR Studio AR library of 3D objects. You can have those 3D objects from there. You can have amazing free 3D objects from Sketchfab as well. How can we make 3D rendering rendered? See, again, it's a very different thing to do so. Like if you are asking how to make those 3D objects, then it's a very different discussion, because ultimately for that you should know how render works, sorry, how blender works. Okay, so for that you need to like work on your design skills as well. Okay, so obviously if you don't know how blender works, if you have never ever worked on blender, so don't be worried about it. You can just like have amazing 3D objects that are available on the Spark AR library. I'll just give you a glance where you can just have it. This is your, okay, Spark AR hub. What you can do, you can just see onto your left bottom side, you can see that there's one asset library that is available to you. Just click onto this asset library, and then this is it. Okay, this is your AR library. You can see there are various assets that are available to you. Click onto the 3D objects, and you can see 999 plus 3D assets are available in your 3D objects. Just choose any. Obviously you won't be able to scroll, just search. For example, I want to make an effect related to hero, so just search hero keyword. Or I want to make an effect in which I want specs. Just search specs. And now you can see what sort of specs. Now specs can be specifications as well, a lot of things, or it can be these earwears, eyewear specs. So it totally depends what sort of thing that we are currently looking for. You can just specify it, or you can just glasses. You can obviously write glasses, you can search glasses, and you can see that there are so amazing cool glasses that are available to you. You can use this. So yeah, you can just learn how to make 3D objects. That's not a problem. But yeah, if you're starting with your journey, so don't be shy. Same as yesterday, did you have to fill? No, actually you don't have to submit it every day. Okay, so this is just yeah. So I was saying that you don't have to fill this form every day. Like this is your second workshop, and there were only two workshop that I currently know for your college. So yeah, there were two trainers in in the first workshop. It was Lakshit, and for the second workshop, it's me, Chavi Garg. And you can just fill this feedback form for me, that how you love, like how was your experience in the today's workshop, did you liked it, and what were the things that you love the most. So you can just share your experience over there in the feedback form. So yeah, with that, I'll just drop my LinkedIn ID again in the comments below. You can just get connected to me over the LinkedIn anytime, or you can just Google um, Chavi Garg. Just give me a moment. Okay. So yeah, this is my LinkedIn. You can just Google as well. Okay, it's Chavi Garg, Chavi GG. If you Google it, you will see all my socials. So it's very easy to find me on social media, because I'm very much active there. So you can just ping me any of your doubt if you're having. Thank you so much, Shravan, for your like continuous like feedbacks, and for your continuous interaction. It was really amazing to have you all in the today's workshop, and it was really fun. And yeah, with that, thanks a lot for everyone joining in. It was really great having you. If you're coming up with any doubt, you can ping me any doubt, anything. Yeah, yeah. See, the feedback form is same as yesterday. You can just fill this feedback form again, considering me as your trainer today. Okay, so you can just fill the feedback form again in that case. So yeah, I was saying that yes, ultimately, if you are coming up with any doubt, you can just ping me any time on any of my socials, and I would be very happy to help you all. And with that note, I would just say keep working and keep creating your amazing effects, and obviously creating like making your creations and imaginations turning into reality is something very, very, very much amazing. So never ever stop doing that, and it's going to be very amazing thing for you all. And with that, thanks a lot everyone for joining in. It was really, really great having you all. Do let me know if you are having any sort of doubt. Last time, I'm just putting the submission form again in the comments below. You can just submit your effects over here, Do let me know if you're coming up with any doubt. I would be very happy to resolve them. And till then, keep working on amazing effects and looking for some amazing creations from your side. Thank you everyone for joining in, and see you all in some other in some other workshop. Yeah. So yeah, thanks a lot.